All right, guys, at the bottom right, we do have spawning as the Blue Terran from clan. My intent is McLeod. He is currently ranked 12 on the North American GM ladder. And at the bottom left, we have, well,
A
pause,
pause.
please.
We have a pause in the bottom left.
In the bottom left, we have a pause. And I have leg spikes. Let me turn off some stuff. So yeah, we have Watch Tulka, and he is our Czech player. And right now, he is just rolling face. I wonder if he has another account that he's higher.
He's probably on KR. That's what I'm guessing. He has to be on KR.
I think so, man. But he's playing so good. So this is going to be a very exciting game. We do have a TVP. Stoked to have a TVP here.
Indeed.
And we'll see how it works out. But Watch Tolka right now is an absolute boss. Currently leading with MxG is up 2-0.
Indeed, MxG is up 2-0. And you know what? Did we finish the introductions? I don't think we did. Did we introduce Mr. Walk?
Oh, no. You go for it.
All right, and then spawning in the southwest position, we have our blue Protoss that is on 2-0 right now, Waktoka. And unfortunately, I think he's still lagging, so I think we're going to have another pause. Possibly not. It looks like he is going to go ahead and play through it. I hope this doesn't affect his gameplay, because he's been doing really well, Joker.
Yeah, he said he's going to have to pray and play, but
it does seem more like praying is not going to be on his side. He is just a fantastic player, and he could probably just rely on his pure mechanics. I know people who have bad computers, and all they have to do is rely on what they do know and what they do best.
Absolutely.
We do see Waktoka throwing down the assimilator at just a normal time getting that gate. We are possibly going to be going for that 1 gate or 3 gate expo, depending on how aggressive he wants to be or when he does take that second gas, or it could possibly be even going for a 4 gate at this point. At the time, it's just all up in the air. From Terran, would you say that the probe is getting harassed a little bit by that SCV, or the SCV is getting harassed by that probe, but he does get that second supply depot down just in time to block that ramp off.
Perfect stuff. Standard stuff. What do you think we're going to be coming out of the Terran? You think we're going to have the 1 racks gasless expand?
Yes, sir.
Coming out of them, very common.
We're going to be seeing a gasless command center, possibly even throwing down 6 barracks afterwards. One of those new styles that actually Last Shadow has popularized over in Korea. Day9 recently did an episode on it. Actually, you can see it on his fan club that I did make on Team Liquid. If you go ahead and check that out, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
But he could throw down up to 6 racks and do some kind of large marine timing that is almost guaranteed to do damage. Or he could be going something more tech route. He would get that double gas, possibly go even Hellions, Cloak Banshees. All of these are options to him at this time.
Oh, absolutely. A couple more facts. I mean, our team is so awesome, sending me awesome facts that we can talk about during downtime. Right now, Watch Tolka has actually beat Huck and Revival on ladder recently, and
wow.
he was a GM. He hasn't been laddering a whole lot, but he was GM. And McLeod just bought a new computer because for some reason his old one would drop him every time he'd play on Antigua.
Oh,
So
goodness.
he'd always veto Antigua. Even if he liked the map, he'd always veto it because his old computer was shit, and it would drop him every time. So that's kind of funny.
Oh, that is ever so unfortunate. I have a friend that does that on every map except Belshire Beach.
It's awesome.
We do see the Nexus going down for our Protoss player at 28 food. He does only have 1 gateway up, so this is a 1 gate expand. Skipping that second gas, possibly going to be throwing down more gateways after this, though, as well as that second gas very shortly.
Now, McLeod not choosing to make a bunker at the top of his ramp. A lot of Terran players are choosing to do that bunker just because of early Protoss aggression, but I guess he just feels safe in his abilities right now. So no bunker down. Oh, there goes the bunker, just as I say. Bunker is being put down right now. So yeah, right now we do have a stalker chasing down an SCV up at the north side of the map. It did get that kill. So that SCV is no longer going to be out there scouting and doing any sort of shenanigans out there. But when we bring up the unit counting station, right now our Protoss player is ahead 25 probes to 22 SUVs. But with mules, I actually think the Terran is going to be having more income.
And actually, I do want to point out our Protoss player is now 100% ahead in the workers killed tab because he did kill that
Nice.
up.
Nice.
100% sounds more better than just 1 kill.
Oh yeah,
so.
it sounds way more convincing.
And we do see the stim has been started for our Terran player. He did throw down that double gas, so we could be seeing a starport being thrown down. Doing the double medevac timing is very, very popular with that stim. I'm curious to see when he does grab that third and fourth gas, though, because that could be telling if he wants to go some sort of mech play, possibly throwing down more gas shooters, maybe even going for fast ghosts. It really all depends.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Right now we do have our Protoss adding 2 more gateways on. It's going to be a total of 5 gateways at the moment. A lot of sentries, so the sentry expand also very common in Protoss gameplay. Going to be able to hold off Terran for a long time. If Terran can't sneak a stim up, it could be very dangerous because those sentries are so squishy when it comes to straight up combat. But looks like no super aggressive pressure unless or out of our Terran play right now. Dropping that factory and probably going to be adding on that starport here shortly after. Very common to get those medevacs with these early bio ball stim timings, just like you said. Double medevac is just a pressure. Right now, moving across the map with a lot of sentries, a stalker and a zealot. Possibly. Oh, and actually he does have a couple forward pylons, so we might be having some pressure out of our Protoss player right now. He's going to be moving up the ramp and checking out what's going on.
Indeed. He has 3 proxy pylons scattered throughout the map. This means he wants to be aggressive with this. If one pylon does get taken out, he wants another one to be able to rely back on. And we do see one Marine is parked at the bottom, and he is going to spot those units, but he only has 1 bunker, Joker. He's forced to put all his SCVs and his mules, and great force fields going on around that bunker, and then he's going to stop the repair. But 2 SCVs are able to repair that bunker ever so slightly, and we do see that that bunker is going to go down. Those sentries doing ever so helpful in that engagement, but oh wow, Zealot's being warped in at the back, going to be taking out that Marauder and a couple Marines, but unfortunately he is forced to pull back.
Oh my God, Cloud holds that off. That was such a great hold. Yeah, that warping on the high ground was really scary. I was nervous for it a little bit. Unfortunately though, for Watch Tuca, and he's still doing a lot of pressure right here, though, warping in another big group, so he's kind of committed right here, doing a lot of good step micro from McLeod. Also, putting that force field, so no extra reinforcements, but McLeod is going to be able to clean this up.
He is, and he's going to snipe those ever so precious sentries. Losing those sentries was a huge blunder. He needs those sentries to be able to rely back on his base, but he wants to be aggressive with this, warping in 5 more stalkers behind that, focusing down the Marauders, which is extremely smart because Marauders trade evenly 1 for 1 with stalkers, but he has those 5 SCVs off the line, which are providing the extra buffer he needs to kill off this attack.
Oh my God, and right now, if McLeod can macro up a little bit of an army right now, he's going to be in such a good position to go pressure right now. Watch Tuca doesn't have anything into the base. He's still waiting on a couple warp-ins. But, wow, really aggressive by Watchtuka, but great hold by McLeod. Unfortunately, those, like I said, for Watchtuka, those 2 SCVs were still able to repair that bunker despite his force fields, and that helped greatly in that battle. So, I mean, we still do have our Protoss players sitting at 44 probes to only 34 SCVs, so that's going to be a nice advantage. But right now, McLeod does have the army advantage, and I believe he's going to be pushing here very shortly.
Yes, those 2 medevacs are about to pop. He's going to opt to get 2 more. He has skipped combat show, though, which is kind of surprising to me. He did get concussive shell, and he is scouting it with that forward factory, so I know he's going to be aggressive here with those 2 medevacs.
Yep, and here he goes. He's pushing out. He needs to let those medevacs get a little bit of energy and heal that army before he decides to stim up into that base. There is no sentry, so there's going to be no force fields at this ramp. So if he does a powerful stim up here into this base, I really think Watchtuka is going to be in a serious, serious trouble.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any sentries. This could be actually terrible for him. He did warp in 1 sentry at the back, but it's not going to have enough for more than 1 force field. And I know for a fact you can't force field the ramp here with just 1. He's going to need another sentry ASAP.
Oh man, yeah, this is scary, and here it comes right now. Watchtuka is trying to get that tech. He's going for charge loss, but they're not going to be here in time. I think McLeod might go for some elevator play. He does spot the top, and there's no units up there, so he might do a little bit of pressure in front and then drop some guys up top. But no, it looks like he might just go for a big stim. Oh, we will see. He's just flirting with them right now, just flirting with these armies, and here comes the drop. The drop is going around the backside, still having that pressure in the front, and this could be very dangerous for Watchtuka because his army is not in position for this.
Indeed, we do see the 2 medevacs are moving around to the backside, like you said, and charge is almost finished. That charge needs to finish for him to hold this off, but this drop is going to do so much damage.
Oh my God, yeah, here it is, and there's a force field at the front. Also, another a stim back from McLeod, but doing so much damage in the front. Is he going to be able to get those out of there by the time his army hits? Oh my God, he's going to snipe the Nexus.
And he is going to move in with the army at the front too, and the Zealots are trying to run in and do as much damage as possible. He does not have enough force field to hold off. 1 sentry does go down, and he's getting attacked at 2 places at once. This is a multi-prong attack, which is ever so effective against, well, almost everyone, and yes, the Nexus did go down.
Oh my God, and he got both Nexuses, and there's the GG, and McLeod takes that game. Oh wow, that was so sick. Really, really good play out of McLeod. And he's bringing future talent within 1 now. So right now, it is still MxG is up 2-1. to future talent. So this is going to be exciting. McLeod, like I said, guys, he's a top. He's ranked 12 on the GM ladder, so he's going to be absolutely hard to stop.
Indeed.
Awesome to see a Terran out here just rolling face. This is sick.
Yes, that means possibly we might not even have a Protoss next game, which is kind of,
Yeah.
which is kind of the opposite of what we had for the last 3 games. So we shall
Exactly. Let's get a Zerg player
Yeah,
out
dude,
here.
I
Huh?
want a Zerg player. I'm actually extremely excited for a Zerg player. That would be awesome. I would just be nerdy and happy and be a geek for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. I like it.
But we are now waiting for game number 4. Yeah, game number 4 to be set up and begin. So, what do you think about that game, Joker? How do you think, with the Protoss doing that 5-gate and kind of failing with the attack, what is your opinion on what he did to follow that up?
What McLeod did to follow that up,
Yeah,
or
like
what?
he didn't grab a third, and he didn't really attack either. He just stayed on gateway units, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really aggressive. It was supposed to, hopefully for him, was to end the game. He wasn't really planning on doing a whole lot after that. I mean, and I think a big mistake is he did warp in another group of stalkers while that bio ball was out there combating his army. He warped in 5 stalkers that just got cleaned up so quickly, and so he still had nothing back at the base. And those extra warpings that he was doing, once that attack failed, he really needed to start changing. But he kept warping and kept trying to keep the pressure on. But McLeod was just too strong. And then once he had that army lead, it just got bigger and bigger. No, like you said. Once those medevacs got out, it was pretty much all over. He had the tech advantage, and that dual-prong attack was awesome, so not much you can do against that.
That is the trademark of a good player, if they're able to control 2 armies at once in 2 different positions and then separate your opponent and stretch them thin.
It is crazy.
That's one thing Protosses have a lot of trouble with, is Warp Prism harass and then attacking the front. Terrans drop and attack the front. Zergs, either Nidus, Overlord drop, or maybe Mutas even, and then they attack the front with Lings and Banelings and all those kinds of things.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of skill to be able to do that because you have to have multiple hotkeys, you have to have your cameras at multiple places at the same time, you have to be focusing down the right units in 2 different places.
It's crazy, man, and I mean that's why they're GMs though. I mean they're head and shoulders above the rest, so they're looking really sick right now.
Indeed.
Man, that was a sick game.
That was a sick game. I wonder what the upgrades were. Did either player get upgrades that game? I didn't really check that, actually.
The Protoss player, I think he was working on +1. I don't know if he had it in that last attack.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Terran had any upgrades besides, like, stim and whatnot. But, I don't think any attack upgrades. He just went in there and just rolled people up. Those Marauders just do too much damage against those Stalkers and Sentries that not much he can do.
And it looks like, Joker, we're going to be on Cloud Kingdom for our next game. It's going to be Pez. And I'm excited to see what race he is. I hope he's Zerg, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Hey, I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom real quick, so you can just... Actually, I got to wait till Quaffle invites me to the lobby, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine. And I will tell them to wait for you. I must have my co-caster.
Yeah, it'll only take a second.
Man, my chair is extremely squeaky. Did you hear this? Wait.
Yeah, I could hear it. Grease that up, man. Nothing a little bit of WD can't fix. All right, I'll be right back. Be back in a sec.
Okay. Wait for the my co-caster. And I need to add hearts so then they accept what I'm saying. And again, don't forget to go to impulseesports.com and check them out. They are awesome. And don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/StasisTV. I do a lot of shoutcasting and things like that. I'm just pretty much an unknown right now. I'm trying to get my name out there, so I really do appreciate the support. And every subscriber does count. I love you guys so much. And we're going to be going into game number 5 of the Indie StarCraft Team League here very shortly. It's going to be on Cloud Kingdom between MxG Pez and I am Cloud. Cloud? One of those two. Gonna go ahead and set up this game. And it looks like we're gonna have a Terran versus Terran, which is ever so surprising. It does look like my co-caster is back. Possibly. Actually, no, he is going to be a Protoss versus Terran on Cloud Kingdom.
Alright, I'm back.
Dude, it's going to be a Protoss versus Terran. I was wrong.
Oh, no Zerg? Damn.
No Zerg.
Oh well, these PVTs is sick, and McLeod is awesome. He's very exciting. Let's see what Pez's rank is right now. On the ladder, he is currently a top masters. He is ranked
4.
number 4, sitting right below Drunken Boy, who is a very good player
Drunken
for,
Boy.
I believe, area. Yeah, you were talking about him.
I love that
Really
guy.
good player for. He plays for area, right?
Yes, area.
Or does he play?
51.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And he used to be under your guys' roof a while ago.
Indeed. Not too long ago, actually. We played a lot of games with him. I think I was platinum when he was in the clan, so I don't think he knows me.
Yeah, Drunken Boy's actually got so much better lately, so he's gonna be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a GM here pretty soon.
Actually, he was GM for one season when it was kind of messed up. But
Nice.
and is MxG 2 now with? Are they even?
No, it is 1-2.
Ah, okay.
MxG is up 2-1
Okay.
to Future Talent right now.
Awesome.
This is best of 7, guys.
Indeed.
So we are starting it up right now. This is the ISTL, the Indie StarCraft Team League. Check out all about it at ImpulseEsports.com. This is Impulse's very own Joker, casting with Stasis from Stasis TV.